You know what keeps people stuck in the court system during divorce? It's not always the big dramatic things, it's the quiet ones, the ego, the fear, the need to win. I say that with love because I've been there. I can still remember this one mediation session. It was heated. We were both really frustrated. No one was really hearing each other. And I was ready to walk out, find a new lawyer, and just fight. But as we were leaving, my children's dad stopped me in the hallway and he said, "Tammy, we're going to be in each other's lives forever. Let's start creating what we want that to look like now. What do we want our boys to see?" Boy, that was a really pivotal moment for me. That moment changed everything for me because he was right. We could keep fighting or we could start building something new, not as spouses, but as parents. So let me explain that to you because it's a very long life and I'm 10 years out of it now, and I can tell you that has served me and him very well and our children. We're very good friends and very good co-parents to this day. So I really want you to realize so many people stay stuck because they're trying to win something that doesn't even exist. Let's start here. Let's start with the ego. That's needing to prove a point, to be right, to win. When you start keeping score, you stop finding solutions. And then there's no trophies at the end of divorce court, just exhausted people and empty pockets. The next one that, really hits home is emotions. I want you to listen carefully because I get it. You're angry, you're hurt, you're scared. That's completely human. And when emotion drives every decision, logic gets pushed aside. And you can't build a stable financial future from a place of pain. So that phrase, "I don't care what it costs, I just want to win," has cost people more than they could ever realize. And I've heard that many, many times in my career. So there's unrealistic expectations, believing that the court is going to make it fair or that the judge will punish the bad behavior that went on during your marriage. That just doesn't exist. But courts don't heal, they divide, they make decisions, not peace. Healing has to happen outside the courtroom. That's your work and that's your freedom. Then there's all the outside noise. Your mom, your friends, your co-workers. Everyone has a story, a warning. You should do this or you should do that. Really, it's just noise. They really don't have to live your life. They don't pay your bills, and sometimes their advice keeps you stuck in anger instead of moving towards peace. I know a lot of times we want to hear that the other person is wrong, but that doesn't really help us to be able to move forward. You can love them and still say, "This is my divorce, my peace, my path." I really want you to hear that. Really be conscious about the things that you're listening to and the way that you're processing it. And here's a really big one: using attorneys for emotional work. And I see this all the time as well. This comes from a total respect for all my attorney friends, but they're not therapists. They're legal strategists. And when you process pain through legal filings, it's not just emotionally draining, it's financially devastating. The court will let you fight for as long as you can pay for it. But at some point, you have to ask yourself, do I want to keep fighting or do I want to start living again? So, here's the thing. Then there's the control. When you're scared, holding on feels safe. But control can become a cage. True peace comes when you choose to release what's no longer working. When peace matters more than being right. Ever heard that saying, "I'd rather be happy than right"? Well, A lot of times it's true in divorce. That's where the real freedom starts. Then there's the avoidance. People stay in limbo because they don't want to face the numbers, the mortgage, the debts, the budgets. And I've seen this so many times, but the truth is, you can't move forward with clarity until you know what you're working with. That's where professionals, mediators, financial experts, and yes, divorce mortgage specialists like me come in. Not to sell you anything, but to give you clarity. Because once you know the numbers, you can stop spinning and start planning. And finally, rehashing the past instead of building the future. The court system forces you to relive your worst days, every statement, every affidavit, but healing starts when you decide you're done reliving it. When you say, I'm ready to release this and move forward. Calm and rational thinking. Here's what I've learned. The court system is built for decisions, not healing. But you get to decide how you show up. You can choose peace, you can choose privacy, you can choose a process that protects your sanity and your children's hearts. You can't uncouple peacefully while trying to punish each other. The goal isn't to win the divorce, it's to end it well. And if you share children, remember this, they're watching. They're learning how to love, forgive, and move forward by watching you. And what they need most isn't a winner or loser, it's two parents who are okay. So, if you're in that space right now, take a deep breath. You're not failing, you're just navigating something really, really hard. Peace might feel expensive, but staying stuck costs so much more. And if nobody's told you this today, you're doing better than you think. I'm Tami Wollensak, divorce mortgage specialist and the founder of Empowered Uncoupling. I help families navigate the financial side of divorce so they can move forward with clarity, peace, and dignity. If this message resonated, follow for more real conversations about rebuilding after divorce, because endings don't have to destroy you. They can refine you. Thanks so much. Please share and like this video for more content like this. I sure appreciate you.